And welcome to the land of inconsistency where, you know what, sometimes it says 7 o'clock, and sometimes we start here whenever we freaking feel like, it seems like. Let me go ahead and get the chat fixed because, you know what, the chat is something that's really inconsistent, isn't it? Because last week it struggled, this week it's going to struggle, but we're going to get through it. Welcome back to the 100th episode of my big fat journey where, you know, with it being a 100th episode, you gotta have something big, right? You gotta have something different to kind of make it into a bigger deal than it really needs to be. And immediately on the set, you might be like, oh, your table's missing. Usually you got like a little table over there. Well, it might be because I have a celebrity guest joining us for this episode, okay? And this celebrity guest is something that working where I work, sometimes you get special access to special people, or things, you know. And with that, I was able to get in contact with someone, and through their busy schedule, I was able to get them to come in and join. So come on in, buddy. Come on in, don't be shy. And join us on this beautiful episode. The Sasquatch from Jack Links. Much more hairy in person. Just as terrifying. I would highly advise not messing with him, okay? Because when they have the series about messing with Sasquatch, they're not fucking around. Okay. But anyways, we got him joining us this fine week. We're going to get back in a little bit. What is he pointing to? The world may never know. But let's go ahead and get into the important thing of this week, where this is going to be kind of a roller coaster of an episode. I'm not going to lie. And let's go ahead. Oh, hey, Will. Let's go ahead and try and go through this. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start down on the bottom, and we're going to go ahead and ride our way up. Where last week, when I left off, we came in at a weight of 241.2, right? 241.2. We were still another 2.4 pounds away from the goal. 238.8. And I gave you, I want to say I said 90% sure that I was going to be able to hit my goal. 90% sure that I was going to be able to hit my goal. Let's just go into it. Yeah, let's just go into it. Where's my face? Where's my face? What the frick? Where's my camera at? Where's my face? Okay, anyways, you can look at these numbers while I try and get my face back. Because I definitely didn't. We didn't hit the goal. And it's a little bit interesting that we didn't. So let me see. Window capture. No, need that one. I need that one. Need that one. Aha! Here we go. That's a little bit better. Let's just go ahead and throw us in for more loops today, shall we? That's better. Okay. And for some reason, YouTube chat's missing too. That's okay. So yeah, we ended up weighing in this morning at 241.4. And that we're on our first down slope, right? We're on the first down slope. 241.4. A 0.2 pound gain, and now we're back to 2.6 pounds away from the goal. Is this disappointing? Little bit. Is it understandable? Absolutely. Let me explain what's happening right now. I haven't had a bowel movement properly in 4 days. This is the fourth day. I thought today was going to be there, it was going to break, but apparently I didn't pray hard enough, so I'm going to have to get back into keto church and try and see what the hell's going on there to bless me with some movement. So we're going to have to try again next week with doing that. So, you know, It is what it is. But if we go back up here, okay, if we go back here for just a little second here, what does that say on June 16th? That says we had a loss, right? That's Thursday. I always do Thursday weigh-ins. That says a 239.6, which is an absolutely beautiful thing, right? So what the hell happened? Why did I have a weight gain all of a sudden? Well, I think I just explained it. Also, last night I had a heavy dinner, but I don't think it was that heavy. So, if we go back into it, sugar-free, you know what? You're not wrong. Sugar-free gummy bears definitely would be the ticket. That's such an evil way to go, though. But that's tempting. That is tempting, because I've always wanted to test it, how much they really do affect. Oh, Will, why do you give me bad ideas? Oh, that's a terrible idea, but it's a terribly beautiful idea. But anyways, the story doesn't end here, though. Okay, because now we're back on the uptick, right? 239.6. That was pretty damn close to the goal. It was at that moment, Thursday night, I was like, you know what? I gotta run. So Thursday, I did a run. I did 2 miles, which was really, really good. Yeah, definitely not enjoyable. There's nothing anybody would love about that. But then we go ahead and we go into Thursday and then Friday. 2 mile run Thursday. I was like, you know what? I'm this close. I don't think this run did enough. So I went ahead Friday and I did a 2.3 mile run. I am a guy who, pardon me for a second, is part of a world record for a run, a 10K. Not a big runner, but I'm starting to get behind the idea and like how people do enjoy running. Okay, I actually kind of enjoyed it lately, and although it's hot as hell, it was kind of enjoyable. It was kind of relaxing. But yeah, just a half an hour, 2.3 mile run on Friday. And if we come back over here, I did a weigh-in on Friday. Out of the blue. On Friday. Afternoon. After the run. I was able to hit my goal of 238.8 on the nose. And that was pretty damn cool. So even though I am not at my goal right now, as I sit here right now, I am above my goal. I don't give a damn because I was able to hit that goal. In that moment on Friday evening, in that moment, I was half the man I was at the beginning of this journey. And that is a victory for me. I will get to that point of where I'm consistently at that point, but we got some work to do. But I'm beyond proud of myself that I was able to get to that point. I didn't think I was going to be able to get to that point. And no, it didn't go to 238.6 during any weigh-in amount. It didn't go to 239 at any point. It was 238.8. It was the weirdest thing ever that it landed on the perfect decimal, on the perfect time, and it was under the 100-week mark. So I can officially claim that I became half the man I was at the beginning of this journey in under 100 weeks, which is, I wasn't sure if it was going to happen. I didn't think it was going to happen a couple weeks ago, about 1 or 2 months ago. I think I was doubting myself on that happening, and yet here we are at week 100. I still haven't come to terms with it. I really haven't. It still doesn't feel right. Hearing the scale say 230 still hasn't resonated with me yet. The fact that I'm in the 230s it's hard to comprehend because it's just come off so quickly. It was just really, really weird, but in a good way. So this has just been one hell of a journey. And as I was going through this week, thinking about how I'm still going to do this whole documentary on how this has all happened, I was like, this would be one heck of a goal to cover. And I do have footage taken of that moment, of when that picture was taken. I do have a lot of footage leading up to that moment even. So I'm not going to show it on here. I'm not going to upload it individually. I'm just going to save it for that final documentary. I want a lot of like special exclusive footage for that, and I have plenty saved aside for that. And yeah, thank you guys. But yeah, it's yeah, it is amazing. It's nothing short of just amazing. It's the best word for it. And I have had some friends actually reach out to me about keto, and because they have seen that it works, and a lot of people do want to start doing a journey, and I do feel like I do know enough now to get them a start, but really it's up to each individual person to carry it out. So, but I definitely am really proud of myself for where I've been able to go with this, and it's just been one hell of a journey. This is so much more than I thought it was going to be in the beginning, and that's just it. You go ahead and you started out at this journey, and you think, I'm going to make it maybe 6 months. Realistically, that's where I'm going to make it to. And then it'll just be another thing that I tried for a little bit. That's going to be it. But here I am, 100 weeks later, and I lost half my body weight, which never was even on the radar. The original radar was, oh, let's get back down to the 200s and stop at like 278, where we lost 200 pounds, and let's stop there. And then it's gone to 250. Then it went to 238.8, and now I'm pursuing going even lower to who knows where. Wherever we land at the end of the year, that's where I'm going to land. And it's going to be interesting to see just how much farther I go. It's going to be interesting when I get back from Florida to see just how quickly I'm able to change my mindset again, because I'm hoping it's going to be an easy transition going from eating whatever I want back to the keto mindset, and be able to shake the carb sensation that I get where I want to go back and keep eating carbs at night, or just keeping the stomach filled. I definitely am interested to see what happens with that this time, because my mindset really changed this last time. It changed into a really, really solid set. So I'm interested to see what happens this next time, and I'm excited to document it again. And I want to look back at last year, which is one of the reasons I'm happy I do this. I want to look back at last year and see what my mindset was and how quickly I was able to drop my numbers and whatnot. So, but yeah, 238.8 as of Friday. It was just an amazing moment. And I really can't wait for you to see that footage, because that was a roller coaster in its own of trying to document that freaking moment happening. It was bad. But yeah, one thing I did want to demonstrate is something that you can do next time that you go to the grocery store, because it's a mind-boggling thing, okay? Because I've lost basically 240 pounds, right? 240 pounds. What is it equal to? I was gonna ask Alexa. I'm pretty sure it's 6, but just to make sure I'm not wrong on this. Yeah, it's 6. Okay. Next time you go to your local grocery store, get some Morton salt. Okay? And pick up one of these damn things, okay? These 40-pound things. I mean, I did some walking through the house with 2 of these, okay? I walked around with 2 of these, and I was like, wow, this is a lot of weight. My feet are already starting to hurt after a little bit. And that's just a third. That's just a third of what I used to carry around all the time. That's just a third. 4 more bags of that is what I used to carry around all the freaking time. 6 of those bags. I don't know how I did it. I don't know how I did it for so long, and I absolutely hate that I did it for so long. And it's still unbelievable that my body like didn't collapse with that much weight on. I mean, like I said, just walking around with 2, just pacing back and forth across the house, just trying to remember. The foot pain came back. But yeah, that's just weird. Just to carry around, or try and imagine carrying around 6 of those things, and that's what I've lost. That's just ridiculous to me. That there's that much freaking weight there. That much dead weight. Yeah, that was just something I wanted to throw on here at the end. But yeah, it's been one hell of a journey. It was one hell of a week trying to keep on running, trying to do the best exercise I could, sticking hardcore to the diet, cutting down where I could, because I was able to prove to myself that I do know what I'm doing. I was able to get a weight loss of what I needed, what I wanted. Even though, freaking this morning when I got on that scale, I was just like, yeah, this is understandable. Because I just don't have any good movement. I don't know if because I was pushing myself so hard something happened. I don't know. I don't know the technicalities of any of that. But I just know where I'm at right now. And I'm very, very happy. And I'm interested to see what's going to happen next week. Because if I go ahead and say I do get the bowel movement going and I freaking get back on track with these numbers being a little bit more accurate, where the hell am I going to land? I don't know. Hopefully in the 230s again. I have no idea. So, like I said, I'm sticking on the diet. Here's the game plan. I'm sticking on the diet for another 2 weeks until July 2nd. July 2nd will be the first day that I'm off keto, and then from there, I'm just going to try and transition my body into a regular diet for a little bit. Then I'll be back on things. That's going to take a while to load. For basically 4 weeks or 5 weeks out, whatever, I'll be back on. And I'm not going to document anything. I'm not going to be doing the live streams or anything during that time, but we'll talk about that here in 2 weeks when we're done. Yeah. Is that supposed to be a pun? Is that supposed to be a pun, Michelle? God dang it. I better... You're not that punny. Okay? You're definitely not that punny. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for this week, though, everybody. There we go. Add you as a moderator, Will. Welcome to the team. But that's going to do it for this week, though, everybody. Thank you guys so much for continued support. Because seriously, without support, this journey would have ended a long time ago. Because it would have felt like it was kind of pointless. But here we are, 100 weeks later, doing amazing things. And I can't wait to keep on doing these things and to see where we end at the end of the year, and then to start documenting the transition into a regular diet, figuring out what can work for a long term. So I'm really excited. But we did it. We hit the goal. Like I said, it still isn't registering. Not at all. But that's going to do it for this week, though, everybody. I'll see you guys back here next week. Hopefully at 7. But we'll see. Good night. Let me see. Is she still in the cat cam bed? Yeah, she is. Enjoy a little bit of that. See you next week.